Let me ask you something very important today. When was the last time you really invested in yourself? Not just thought about it, not just wished for it, but actually took real action to develop yourself, to grow yourself, to improve yourself. If you're like most people, it's probably been far too long. And that's exactly what we need to talk about today. Because your greatest asset is not your house, it's not your car, it's not your bank account. Your greatest asset is you. You are your most valuable resource. You are the goose that lays the golden eggs. Everything good in your life flows from who you are and what you're capable of. Your income is a direct reflection of your value to the marketplace. Your relationships are a reflection of who you become. Your health is a reflection of how you've treated yourself. Your happiness is a reflection of your philosophy and your mindset. Everything starts with you. Everything begins with the person you've become and the person you're becoming. Now here's what happens to most people. They invest in everything except themselves. They invest in their homes. They invest in their cars. They invest in entertainment. They invest in their children's education. They invest in stocks and bonds and real estate. And all of that is fine. All of that has its place. But they forget to invest in the most important asset they'll ever have. They forget to invest in themselves. And then they wonder why life isn't working out the way they hoped. They wonder why they're not making progress. They wonder why they feel stuck. Let me give you a fundamental principle that will change your life if you truly understand it and apply it. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. This is one of the most important concepts I can share with you. For years, I worked hard on my job and I was broke. Then I started working hard on myself and my life completely changed. Everything changed. My income changed. My lifestyle changed. My relationships changed. My confidence changed. My future changed. And it all happened because I shifted my focus from working on my job to working on myself. Now, don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying don't work hard on your job. You should absolutely work hard on your job. You should give your employer and your customers the very best you have to give. But if all you're doing is working on your job, you're missing the point. Your job is simply the current means by which you're marketing yourself to the world. But you are the product. You are what needs to be developed, refined, improved, and enhanced. When you increase your value, when you develop yourself, when you become more capable, more knowledgeable, more skilled, everything else takes care of itself. Think about it this way. If you work hard on your job, you can make a living. But if you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune. Your job provides income for today. But investing in yourself creates income for the rest of your life. Your job is important for what it provides right now. But investing in yourself is important for what it provides forever. The money you make from your job will be spent. But the person you become by investing in yourself will last your entire lifetime and beyond. So how do you invest in yourself? Let me give you several powerful ways. First and most important, you invest in your mind. You become a reader. You become a student. You feed your mind with the best ideas, the most powerful concepts, the highest quality information you can find. Books are one of the greatest bargains in the universe. For $20 or $30, you can get someone's lifetime of knowledge and experience. You can learn what took them decades to figure out. You can avoid the mistakes that cost them years of their life. You can shortcut your journey to success by learning from those who have already walked the path. But here's what most people do. They say they can't afford to buy books. They can't afford to invest in their education. They can't afford seminars or courses or programs. But these same people will spend hundreds of dollars on entertainment without thinking twice about it. They'll spend money on things that don't matter, but claim they can't spend money on things that could change their entire life. This is backwards thinking, and it leads to a backwards life. Let me tell you what changed my life. At age 25, I met a mentor who taught me a simple principle. He said, if you really want to do well, here's what I suggest. For every dollar you earn, after taxes, learn to live on 70 cents. Take 10 cents and give it away to worthy causes, people, and projects. Take 10 cents and invest it in assets that will grow over time. And take 10 cents and invest it in yourself, in your personal development, in your education, in becoming better. That advice changed everything for me. When you invest 10% of your income in yourself, amazing things start to happen. You buy books that expand your mind. You attend seminars that challenge your thinking. You take courses that develop your skills. You hire coaches and mentors who guide your growth. You surround yourself with materials and experiences that make you better, smarter, more capable, more valuable. And as you become more valuable, your income increases. As your income increases, you have more to invest. As you invest more, you grow more. It's a beautiful upward spiral that can take you to levels you never imagined possible. But it all starts with the decision to focus on yourself, to make your personal development your top priority, to recognize that you are the foundation of everything you want to create in your life. Your business can fail. Your job can disappear. The economy can collapse. But if you've invested in yourself, if you've developed yourself, if you've made yourself valuable, you'll always be able to create income. You'll always have something to offer. You'll always be able to solve problems and serve people and create value. Now let me talk to you about focus, because investing in yourself requires intense focus. We live in a world of constant distraction. There's always something pulling at your attention. Social media, news, entertainment, other people's dramas and emergencies, noise, noise, noise. And if you're not careful, you'll spend your entire life being distracted. You'll get to the end of your days and realize you never focused on what really mattered. You were so busy responding to everything else that you never took care of the most important thing, which is you. Focus is the ability to say no to distractions and yes to priorities. Focus is the discipline to work on what's important even when other things seem urgent. Focus is the commitment to stay on course even when the path gets difficult. Focus is what separates achievers from dreamers, results from wishes, success from failure. Without focus, you'll try everything but master nothing. With focus, you'll develop real skill, real expertise, real value. For the next 90 days, I want you to focus intensely on your personal development. Not just casually, not just when you feel like it, but with laser, like intensity and dedication. Read for at least 30 minutes every day. Listen to educational audio programs while you drive, while you exercise, while you do routine tasks. Attend live events whenever possible. Take courses. Practice new skills. Push yourself outside your comfort zone. Do this consistently for 90 days and watch what happens to your life. Here's what I know about 90 days of focused effort. It's long enough to create real change, but short enough to maintain intensity. It's enough time to develop new habits and new patterns. It's enough time to see results that motivate you to continue. 90 days of focused personal development can give you more progress than most people make in years of casual, unfocused activity. But focus alone is not enough. You also need to understand what to focus on. You need to develop the right areas of your life. Let me share with you the key areas where you should be investing in yourself. First, invest in your knowledge. Become a student of your field. Study your industry. Learn from the masters. Understand the fundamentals. Stay current with changes and trends. The more you know, the more valuable you become. Knowledge is the foundation of all achievement. Second, invest in your skills. Knowledge is knowing what to do. Skill is being able to do it well. You can know everything about playing the piano, but if you've never practiced, you can't play. You can know all about sales, but if you haven't developed the skill, you won't make sales. Skills are developed through practice, through repetition, through doing. So, identify the skills that matter most in your field and in your life, and develop those skills through consistent practice. Third, invest in your health. Your body is the vehicle that carries you through life. If your vehicle breaks down, everything else stops. You can't enjoy wealth if you're sick. You can't enjoy relationships if you have no energy. You can't pursue your dreams if your health is failing. So take care of yourself. Exercise regularly. Eat nutritious foods. Get adequate rest. Manage your stress. Avoid harmful substances. Your health is not something to take for granted. It's something to actively cultivate and protect. Fourth, invest in your character. Character is who you are when nobody's watching. It's your integrity, your honesty, your reliability, your values. Strong character is the foundation of lasting success. You can have all the knowledge and skills in the world, but if your character is flawed, eventually it will catch up with you. So work on becoming a person of character. Keep your promises. Tell the truth. Do what's right even when it's hard. Treat people with respect. Take responsibility for your actions. Character development is the most important investment you can make. Fifth, invest in your relationships. No one succeeds alone. You need other people. You need mentors to guide you. You need partners to work with you. You need friends to support you. You need a network of positive, growth-oriented people around you. So invest time in building and maintaining quality relationships. Be generous with your time and attention. Help others without expecting anything in return. Be the kind of person others want to be around. Strong relationships are one of life's greatest assets. Sixth, invest in your mindset. Your mindset is your mental attitude, your way of thinking about yourself and the world. A positive mindset sees opportunities, where a negative mindset sees problems. A growth mindset sees challenges as learning experiences, where a fixed mindset sees them as threats. An abundant mindset sees enough for everyone, where a scarcity mindset sees competition and limitation. Your mindset shapes your reality more than any external circumstance. So work on developing a mindset that serves you, that empowers you, that helps you grow. Now let me address something important. Some of you are thinking, this all sounds great, but I don't have time to invest in myself. I'm too busy. I have too many responsibilities. Maybe someday when things calm down. Let me tell you something. That someday never comes. Life doesn't get less busy. Responsibilities don't decrease. If you wait for the perfect time to invest in yourself, you'll wait forever. You have to make time. You have to create time. You have to prioritize time for your personal development. Here's the truth. You don't have time not to invest in yourself. Every day you're not growing, you're falling behind. Every day you're not developing, someone else is passing you by. Every day you're not improving, you're getting worse. Because in a changing world, standing still is moving backwards. The question is not whether you have time. The question is whether you're willing to make time for what matters most. Think about how you currently spend your time. How many hours a week do you spend watching television? How much time do you spend on social media? How much time do you waste on activities that add no value to your life? I'm not saying you can never relax or have fun, but I am saying that most people have plenty of time for personal development. They just choose to spend it on other things. They choose entertainment over education. They choose comfort over growth. They choose easy over important. What if you took just 1 hour a day and dedicated it to your personal development? Just 1 hour out of 24. That's less than 5% of your day. In 1 year, that would be 365 hours of focused self-improvement. Do you know what you could accomplish with 365 hours of focused effort? You could read 50 books. You could master a new skill. You could completely transform your health. You could build a side business. You could revolutionize your relationships. 1 hour a day, consistently applied over time, can change everything. But here's what most people do instead. They give their best hours to their job and their worst hours to themselves. They work all day, come home exhausted, collapse on the couch, and zone out in front of the television. Then they wonder why they're not making progress in life. If you want different results, you have to make different choices. You have to be willing to sacrifice immediate comfort for long-term growth. Let me share something else with you about investing in yourself. The return on investment is incredible. When you invest money in stocks, you might get an 8 or 10% annual return if you're lucky. When you invest money in real estate, you might get a 12 or 15% return. But when you invest in yourself, the return can be infinite. Learning one new skill can double or triple your income. Reading one book can give you an idea that changes your entire trajectory. Meeting one mentor can open doors you never knew existed. Developing one new habit can transform your health, your relationships, your entire life. The return on personal development is not just financial, though that's certainly part of it. The return is also psychological and emotional. When you invest in yourself, your confidence grows. Your self-esteem increases. You feel better about yourself. You have more hope for the future. You become more optimistic, more energetic, more alive. These intangible benefits are worth far more than money. Here's something else that happens when you focus on yourself and invest in yourself. You become an example for others. Your children see you reading, learning, growing, and they're more likely to do the same. Your friends and colleagues see your transformation and become inspired to work on themselves. Your example gives others permission to invest in their own development. You create a ripple effect that extends far beyond your own life. But none of this happens automatically. You have to make a decision. You have to decide that you matter. You have to decide that you're worth investing in. You have to decide that your growth is important, and then you have to back up that decision with action. Consistent daily action. Not just once in a while when you feel motivated, but every single day regardless of how you feel. Let me tell you what I've learned after all these years. The greatest gift you can give to those you love is to work on yourself and become better. Not for selfish reasons, but because the better you are, the more you have to give. If you want to help your family, become someone worth following. If you want to inspire your children, become someone worth emulating. If you want to serve your community, become someone with real value to offer. It all starts with you investing in yourself. Now, as we come to the end of our time together, I want to leave you with a challenge. Starting today, right now, make a commitment to focus on yourself. Make a commitment to invest in yourself. Decide that for the next 90 days, you're going to prioritize your personal development above everything except your most important relationships and responsibilities. Read every day. Learn every day. Practice every day. Grow every day. Will it be easy? No. Will it require sacrifice? Yes. Will it take discipline and commitment? Absolutely. But will it be worth it? Without question. 3 months from now, you can be significantly better than you are today. 6 months from now, you can be completely transformed. 1 year from now, you can be living a life you can barely imagine right now. But only if you start Only if you commit. Only if you focus and invest in yourself. Remember, you can't change other people. You can't control the economy. You can't control the past. But you can work on yourself. You can develop yourself. You can improve yourself. And when you do, everything else changes. Your circumstances change because you've changed. Your opportunities change because you've changed. Your results change because you've changed. It all starts with you. The time to focus on yourself is not tomorrow. It's not next week. It's not when things get easier or when you have more money or when your schedule opens up. The time is now. Today, this moment. Make the decision. Make the commitment. And then take action. Your future self will thank you. Your family will benefit. Your bank account will grow. Your life will improve. All because you decided it was time to focus on yourself and invest in yourself. You are worth it. You deserve it. You need it. And the world needs the best version of you that you're capable of becoming. So don't wait another day. Don't make another excuse. Don't put it off any longer. Start today. Focus on yourself. Invest in yourself. And watch as your entire life transforms before your eyes. This is your time. This is your moment. Make it count.